Yeah, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video of mine, Inconsistent Life. Now, we're still talking about the inconsistencies that are happening in this world. Now, today we are looking at a Kendra G video in which another old one, she probably had some options and other things when she was growing up, you know. We all know these women, they all have options, but eventually those options run out. And now you're faced with reality. Now, this one, she's 50 and still looking for love. So yeah, let's get to it, guys.
Hello, you look like you might be ready for me.
I
The camera situated.
Can you see me?
I can see you. The camera situated, boo.
Yes.
Okay, what's your name, honey?
My name is
Your
D.
name is what?
D.
D. Where you calling me from?
I'm calling from SoCal, from the Inland Empire.
Okay, your phone though. I like you situated, but we gotta make sure the Wi-Fi is on your side. You're from where? SoCal? Is that California?
Yeah, Southern California.
Southern California. Okay. How old are you, D?
I'm 50.
Yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. Just suck that in, you know. How is it possible that someone who is 50 years old is out here in a show for single people? This is a crazy world that we are living in. And for God's sake, you know what? I don't feel any sympathy for people like this. I don't. You know, because we as men, we just fed up, man. We're tired. You know, so whenever you meet such people, just don't feel sorry, man. But in my personal experience, and anyways, just don't. You know, because these women, they can judge us every day. They have certain requirements for a guy, and then they hit these years, and time's up. No man wants you.
You're 50. Okay. What do you do for a living?
I work for the Department of Defense.
Department of Defense. Okay. Do you have any children?
I don't, and I've never been married.
You never been married? Never wanted kids or to be married?
I did. I've always wanted kids. I have worked pretty much my whole life. I've been a professional woman, so I have moved around a lot.
Of course. Yeah. The career woman. Look at you now. 50 years old. On a show for single people. Yeah, guys. This is where most women are headed to. This is the path of most women. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. Most of them, they're going to end up like this.
Okay. What would you say? I mean, we're gonna go forward, but I just wonder, I don't know, some women don't have regrets. Do you have any regrets? Would you have done anything different?
So I think that if I had to do it all over again, I don't think I dated enough growing up, in my earlier life. I think that I probably should have dated more and found a balance between work and my personal life. So, and maybe freeze my eggs.
Of course. Freeze your eggs, of course. Yeah. Hey, I know I'm laughing, but this is where most people are headed, honestly. This is the future of society. People have to freeze their eggs. You know, they can't find they can't find meaningful relationship now. Because they've all wasted their years, their prime years, they've wasted them. Now they have to freeze their eggs because, hey, I mean, come on, what's the point of dating a 50-year-old? I mean, what's the value in that? Honestly speaking, because most men, when basically where I'm from, when you think about marriage, it's all about what am I getting out of this? Because um, I'm going to lose in either way. If she decides to leave me, she's gonna take my kids and leave. It's a loss, but at least I get to raise my children. So marriage for men is all about a family. A united family. That's it. So if you're not gonna get there, then what's the point? Because I know most people they get crazy in this love shit that people want to get married for love. I mean, come on, man. Who gives a shit about love, anyways? I mean, it's good to be loved, but love is not everything. While in my experience, anyways, love is not everything. If I'm gonna get married, children have to be there. We have to make children. Otherwise, what's the point? We could have just dated.
I know women get so mad at me when I say that, and I really stand by that, to be honest. If you're a professional career woman, here's the reality. Men have a luxury of time. Men don't have a biological clock. So a lot of men, I mean,
Right.
some men don't want to procreate in their 50s, whatever, but they biologically can. So they're not really always at a rush to settle down, all those things. Women were set up differently, right? And if you are
Right.
a career woman, professional woman, and you know you desire to be a wife and a mom one day, I strongly encourage you to freeze your eggs because it would give you a different type of peace of mind because life is different for everybody. You might meet your someone at 20 years old, or you might not. And if you don't meet them as
Or maybe you might and you just ignore him. Because I can tell you right now, most women they actually do meet genuine great guys in their early years, in their early prime years. But these women, most of them, they ignore these guys. They ignore them. And then when it's a high time to settle down, and now you're looking for that one guy, guess what? That guy is gone. He's not coming back. He's never coming back. So yeah, I don't really feel sorry for them, because most women out there, they meet great guys. Guys who will go to the ends of the world for them, but they ignore them. Why? Maybe because they don't have that much swag or whatever. He's not cool enough. He's what's this word they like to use? What's this? Yeah, it went off. But they use these degrading terms, describing us men that are just normal. And they go for these guys who have all these things, and then these guys wreck them up. Next thing they want to settle, it's too late.
25, does that mean you don't ever have a chance? So then it is, I push this, I totally suggest this. Then they say, well, Kendra, it's expensive, it's not for the average woman. Well, if you're a professional woman, what are you working for? Are you working to be a boss your whole entire life? Like, is the goal to be a boss at the end of time? Like, if you're working, I'm assuming you have money. And y'all figure out ways all the time. Black people, we'll figure out something. You figure out how to get your ass to a family reunion when you ain't got no money. You figure out how to go on a girls trip.
Right.
You figure out how to buy a Louis Vuitton purse. You figure out how to buy a $2,000 weave. Figure out a way to save enough money to freeze your damn eggs. That's more important in the long run.
That's true.
I just said, that's more important in the long run. So
Okay, you know what? I get what you're saying, but for men, can anyone actually answer me? Is it worth it? Would you take someone seriously who has frozen their eggs? Do you honestly want a child coming out of a frozen egg? I mean, personally, I wouldn't. In fact, personally, I wouldn't be looking at someone who's like 50 years old to get married with. But if a person were to tell me that she froze her eggs, that's really concerning to me. Anyways, to me, it's really concerning. Like, why? Why? You know, like how did you get there? Like first of all, I would have all these questions. Like it's like it's not a normal thing to do. Well, maybe it is normal to you guys, but to me, and where I come from, it's really not normal. You know, it's yeah.
So I'm not a person that ever, I don't make excuses. I make it happen. That's just the way I'm wired. So if you come to me with an excuse, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make it happen within your realm. Okay? So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, back to you.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm here.
that was just, I was just asking to just see, but now let's move forward. So D SoCal 50, Department of Justice. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra. I'm a true
You're a Libra.
Libra, and yeah, I'm pretty much really social and very extroverted.
And you're extroverted?
Yeah, I
Okay.
like to do things. I'm spontaneous and things of that nature.
So you're a Libra.
I am.
You're a Libra. Okay. I'm sorry. Hold on. Is someone at my door?
I mean, why do women really care about this zodiac shit? Why does that even matter? Why is that a question? I really don't get this. Guys, really, I don't get it. Why is that a question? Why does that matter? It's like most of these questions are just they're unnecessary. Zodiac sign, like why are you asking that? Like, who cares? Do you honestly think that men care about that?
Hello? Oh, can you open the door?
Ah,
Are you
Jesus
able
Christ,
to?
come on. Let me forward
Okay,
this.
back to you. Back to
Okay.
you, D. So D, Southern California, 50 Libra, Department of Justice, no kids, never married. All right. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
I'm looking for someone that is solid. You know, that they're comfortable with themselves and that they're progressive in thought and as far as togetherness. Like I'm really big on Black excellence. I'm not taking away from other races. I'm just looking at building Black excellence and building a life together. Where we can basically ride into the sunset. I'm
Jesus
ready to.
Christ. What? What? Ride into the sunset at 50 years old. Wow. Wow. Just my mind is just completely blown. Yo. I know, you know what? It's getting worse and worse, guys. It's getting worse and worse.
To retire, and I'm looking to maybe live outside of the country. I've only been in California for like 28 months, and I moved here from DC. So I'm just looking for somebody that is, just solid and comfortable, that they have a job or a career, maybe if they have kids, I'm fine with that, because I don't have kids. So
Yeah, but what can you offer him? What is he going to get from you? You know, what can you offer that guy, that person you just described? What are you offering him?
Okay. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna go to your deal breakers, but I gotta cuss cousin Trudy Legar out. Cousin Trudy said, Kendra, stop. Most people don't want kids. Well then, cousin Trudy, that message wasn't for your ass. Every message you hear is not gonna apply to you. So if you don't want kids, cousin Trudy, more power to you. It's not trying to make you feel bad. That message just wasn't for you. It was for the woman who does want kids one day, hasn't met a person to have kids with, and is a career woman. If you ain't one of those three attributes, cousin Trudy, that shit wasn't for you. Matter of fact, next time, cousin Trudy, if the message is for you, just block the ears. Just go like this, or go to the bathroom, or log the fuck off. Everything I say in my mouth ain't gonna apply to everybody. So if it don't apply to you, just sit your ass there and watch the show until the message does apply to you. Because this one right here actually do apply to you. Cousin Trudy, this one actually does apply to you. I wasn't talking to your ass. Now I'm talking to you. Okay? Life is simple, people. If it don't apply to you, it don't apply to you. Keep it moving. It ain't no big deal. Got a lesbian woman, not you. I usually men because I want to get confused. If I have a gay guy on the show and he wants another man, that message ain't for you because he don't want you. That's an example of a message not being
Fuck,
for
man,
you.
come on.
But you just
Just
with it.
move along.
Yeah.
Yo.
What's your deal breakers, girl?
Yes. Deal breakers are someone who's not honest and who doesn't know what they want in life. I would prefer someone that has a relationship with God. I do, and and I'm very family oriented. So I would like to have somebody that is, family oriented. Somebody's be able to take care of themselves. So if they can't take care of themselves, that they can, they can't do the things that I'm looking for in the next chapter in my life.
Oh. Yeah, I oh, the next chapter of your life. What's the next chapter at 50 years old? Cause come on. I know that sometimes that when I say these things, people just they want to rip my head off. It's fine. It's fine. It's your choice. You can do it if you want to. But honestly, guys, what kind of a chapter do you honestly have after 50 years old? What can you do? I mean, at 10 years old, you're gonna be 60, and eventually, like you're going to be like in a grandma status. You're in that territory of grandparent. Because I can tell you right now, if you're 50 years old, you should be having grandchildren. You shouldn't be out here looking for love. Because honestly, there's nothing out there. There are very few men out there looking for 50-year-olds. And I'm sorry if this hurts you. Quite frankly, I don't give a shit. Because we as men, we hear hurting things every day, and no one cares because, hey, it comes to us, right? I mean, men should be observant of hurtful things. We're sponges when it comes to hurtful things, That's why most men, they just commit suicide because they can't take it anymore. When so much hurt when you experience so much hurt, eventually a thought of execution comes to your mind. So it's normal for men to be hurtful, to be hurt. To experience hurt is fine. But for this, guys, you know what? I'm just gonna end this shit right here, man, because it's really disturbing. I'm not expecting someone who's 50 years old out there looking for love. It's not normal. And I know that I might be saying this, and I don't know where my life is going to end up. But I hope for my life's sake that at 50 years old, I'm not on the internet searching for love. Because that's really pathetic, in my opinion. A 50-year-old, in fact, like a 50-year-old man can date a 30-year-old woman. So why would a 50-year-old man be looking for a 50-year-old woman? It doesn't make sense. Or why would a 60-year-old be looking for a 50-year-old when there's a 40-year-old or a 35-year-old? Especially if that man is well accomplished, like he has money, because hey, money is what attracts these women, right? So if this man is well accomplished and he has money, why would he be looking at a 50-year-old when there's a 35-year-old or a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old? 40 is way too much, but maybe a 40-year-old who has frozen their eggs. So why? I know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just sorry. 50 years old, you passed your due date, guys. Come on. There's nothing left for you. You should be raising grandchildren at 50 years old. You should have like 3 kids, 4 kids. But you're busy focusing on building yourself as a career woman. Now look at where that got you. I don't feel anything. I don't feel sorry for these women. You deserve it. But anyways, inconsistent life. We are just keep rolling. We keep rolling. We're gonna keep on making these videos, because hey, it's okay to make fun of men, but it's wrong to make fun of women, right? Well, in this channel, we're gonna do exactly that. We're gonna make fun of these women who are 50 years old looking for love on the internet. It's pathetic. So we're gonna keep doing it. Yeah. Anyways, guys, for all my hardworking men out there, peace.